This video is all about catching up in the Personal Fitness Course 1. Now, if you would get to our class homepage, it should look something like this. I am using just a student view, but it's not your student view, to show you how to navigate it, show you what it should look like. The first thing I want to mention is do not pay this any attention. Obviously, there are overdue assignments. The progress and the grade are much more reliable and better sources for information. And this is the best source of information, trying to get a picture of what's going on in your class. And this works for all of your classes here. So if you click on the Grades tab, it's going to take you to this page of the gradebook, which is your individual page of the gradebook. And you're going to see total points earned out of total points possible out of what's been graded, your overall grade percentage. And then as you scroll down, you're going to see work as it has been assigned and gone past due. So anything you see a 0 for, more often than not, that's an overdue assignment that's just not completed yet. And at the top of the gradebook in this class, I just started out with class orientation. These are free points. I wouldn't click on this link though. This is more of a bookmark. This would take you directly to the quiz, but I give you all the answers for this. The video on the main class page in the Welcome to Class news item gives you all 8 answers. So free points. So if you have a 0 here, start with that. Scrolling down, you're going to see each week that we had class, there's a unit. And in each unit, every school day has a fitness check. These are all the same. It's the same one question, yes or no survey, asking you if you exercised for at least 30 minutes today. You answer yes, you get your point. You answer no, you don't. And those links to those quizzes are here. So if you were with us from the very start of the school year, Unit 1, Week 1, that was in the last week of August. And this 1.02, that's the Tuesday. 1.03 is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That is half of how you account for your exercise activity. The other half, the other way that you need to account for your exercise activity is this, the weekly activity journal. So these daily fitness checks are saying, yep, I exercised. These weekly activity journals are where you tell me what you did. And again, I have them linked right here. And if you were to click on one of these, it would take you to video instructions on how to do this. It is a very, very simple, short worksheet for each week. It is not hard. And again, video instructions on every step of it right in here. It's also where you turn it in. Scrolling down, you're going to see a different unit for every week. If you haven't done this, this is an extra written assignment for this class. Again, it is not difficult. I created video instructions. They are right here, as well as if you click this link where you show it would give you the spot where you actually turn this in, the video instructions are there as well. And this is worth 20 points. That's kind of a lot in this class. Now, if you joined us later in the school year, you may have exempt showing for a lot of the things above Unit 3, but even if you joined us late, everything from Unit 3 on down should have a grade. And it's really, really similar from one week to the next with very few exceptions. Week 4, Unit 4 is one of those exceptions. We have a unit test in Week 4. Again, this link will take you to that unit test. But the questions for that unit test come out of the reading assignments. And I'm going to show you where those are in just a moment. But there is a textbook that goes along with this class. And I've been sending weekly kickoff emails every Monday for the whole quarter, where I remind you about what pages we're going over in the textbook. And it's not a lot of pages. Like this week right now, I think there's only like 8 pages of textbook reading assignments. But those 8 pages are leading up to a test, the second and final test of this quarter. So as I'm recording this, we're in Unit 9, we're in Unit 9, Week 9, and as you can see, there is one more unit test. And this unit test, which has not been zeroed out yet because it's not due till Friday, has questions on it from the reading assignments for the previous weeks. Okay, so that is the basics for getting caught up. Now, if you're wondering where all the content is and where the reading assignments are, Everything can be found right here in the course content. So if you click that, it's going to take you to the page that looks like this. Now, once you're here, you need to select a unit on the left. So if you're going all the way back to Unit 1 and you haven't done anything yet, this is our first week. Now, when you click on this, and this is universal across all classes here, when you scroll down, you should not see numbers here. That means this content has not been accessed at all. So as you're building towards unit tests especially, you should be doing the items above the unit test. So if I click over to that first unit test that is missing, it's in Unit 4, and scrolled all the way down to that module 4.05 where that unit test is located, you can see that nothing's been accessed. So if you clicked on assessment and you clicked on this unit test, the next time that you went to that Unit 4 in the content, you'd have a check mark here. Okay, that would mean that you accessed the unit test and you completed it. But as I said, using this view here, no content has been accessed yet. If this is what yours looks like, you need to start at the top and work your way down. The only thing that are optional in this PE class are the practices. They are suggestions, but they are not required. Like some days they'll say, okay, go do a timed mile. Okay, today we're going to work on different kinds of stretches. You know, all the practices, they're good suggestions, but they're not required. The get ready, the learn, the review, and the assessment, those are the required ones. And if you went into any of these assessments for any given day, that's another way you can get to these fitness checks. That's almost always what the assessments are in this personal fitness class. So hopefully that's a good starting point for you. The quarter is almost over though. The last day to submit work for quarter 1 is October 28th. That's next Monday. So you've got until then to get work turned in. If you have questions on individually catching up, or anything from this video was not clear for you, respond to the email or stop by my office hours, which are already on your Class Connect schedule.